Hello. So, welcome to my channel. And I am Shraddha, and today I'm going to talk about books because that is what I do. And I thought that I haven't done a proper sit down video where I talk about books. So, this is me just doing that. And I am Shraddha, by the way, and I talk about books. And you can call me Feed because I love that word on it. Is a literal English translation of my name, Shraddha. So, you can call me Faith. But yeah, in today's video, I'm going to talk about mystery thrillers because that is what I love to read. And I thought that, since it's like how the year has gone, so I should talk about the thrillers that I have read until now. So this is me just doing that. Also, if you wanna if you have anything, any book or whatever you want me to talk about them, please do comment below and I will obviously do that. But coming back to the video, starting with the first book that I read this year and also the first mystery thriller that I ever read, The Housemaid series by Frida McFadden, and I'm so grateful to myself that I did Frida McFadden as my first mystery. I'm so grateful to myself that I did Frida McFadden as the first author to ever read a mystery thriller book, and I love her. I love all her work because I she is just phenomenal. Whatever she writes is just like you can never think whatever is going to happen. You can guess, but I'm pretty sure you're never going to be right. Not perfect 100% right at least. So the first book I read was the Housemaid series, which are like three books in the series. So the first is the Housemaid, then there's the Housemaid Secret, and then there's the Housemaid is Watching. So firstly, talking about the Housemaid, I love reading it because it's the story of Millie, who is an normal maid and she's looking for work, and then she meets Nina Winchester, who hires her, and everything is perfect at first, but then the real drama begins because what is a mystery thriller without some drama? So she's been hired and she lives with the Winchester family. Everything is good at first, but then the drama unfolds and she gets to know a little secrets of the family, and what happens next is what is the most interesting part. And obviously, you have to read the book because I'm not going to give you spoilers because there are a lot of people who haven't still read the book. So, yeah, not giving any spoilers. But the plot twist was so damn like good. Like, they were hitting this word. Like, it was like, ये तो नहीं सोचा. Like, this was unexpected. This was like totally out of the world thing that has happened. Yeah, you could guess it. You could obviously guess what is going to happen, but not entirely. You cannot be like 100%. I knew that this will happen. That is not going to happen. So yeah, that is that. I love the first book, and I think I'm going to give this like 4 stars because it was a good book. The second book is The Housemaid's Secret. If I like the first book, like like more, then the second book, The Housemaid is what Secret is obviously here because it was the second book was beyond imagination. The plot twists were better, the story was better, everything was better. Like you could never in your dreams would guess what happens in the second book. Or the story continues like the first. It is the story of Millie only, like Millie going on with her life and moving forward and everything. But she's now working for a different family, and obviously things are like very suspicious because she's not allowed to enter or put in the bedroom, like the bedroom of her employer's wife. So she's like, why am I not allowed to go there? And if you're not allowing me, I will obviously go there. And she does that, and the rest is history because it was so damn good. You should definitely read it because like these are like you could read this as a standalone. You don't need to read the whole series just to read one book. So you can read the second book if you don't want to read the first book or the last book. Yeah. I think I gave this like 4.5 stars or even 5 stars. I don't remember, but yeah, this was a great book, like so much better than the first book. And obviously, since I like this first book, since I like the second book so much more, I obviously had to read the third book, which is The Housemaid is Watching. And that was the worst, biggest mistake that I did. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have read the third book. Like, I was better off reading the first two books. Nothing was wrong in my life, but I still had to do the third book. And I did. And it was the worst book ever. I feel like what happened to Frida Mitford to write a book? It was not good at all. The story was obviously not up to the point. I didn't like the plot twist. I don't think there were any plot twists, to be honest. And yeah, I don't want to give any spoilers, so I'm not going to talk a lot about it. But if you, if there's anyone you are watching this video and they like the third book, please comment below, and I want to know what's wrong with you, because I definitely didn't do the third book. But I recovered from that. And the next book that I picked was the best. It is one of the mystery thrillers that I have loved more than any other book. It, I think this is the book that I love the most, which is Wrong Time, Wrong Place by Gillian McAllister. And if you love, a little science thing, and if you love time travel and things like that, then you will definitely read this book. This book is not entirely time travel, but yeah, it has a concept of it. So the story of the book is that a mother watches her son murder someone, and then the police arrives and they take him to the police station, and then she comes home and everything, and she's obviously tired, so she falls asleep. But when she wakes up, it's not the day that is supposed to be. It's not the day after the murder, but it is the day before the murder. So it's like she's living her days life backwards, and like then she realizes that if she's living her life backwards, she could easily stop the murder. So that is what is happening. But then she realizes that whenever she falls asleep, she wakes up the day up before. So it's like she is living her life backwards and she can't do anything about it. She has no idea what is happening. Obviously, she tries to figure it out why her son murders a person whom she doesn't even know. But that is the story about. And the plot twist of this book was so good. Like, you had to read this. You have to read this book. It is so good. The plots were good, the story was good, the ending was phenomenal. Like, I love the ending. But this is one of those books that I wish I could read it again, because I so want to read the same, like, I want to feel those plot twists. Like, it was so good. So if you are mystery thriller lover, then you should definitely read Wrong Time, Wrong Place by Gillian McAllister. You're gonna definitely love it. The next book that I read was another Frida McFadden's work, which is The Boyfriend. And I, I have mixed feelings about this book. I love the whole story. It was good. I imagine now, I will tell you the story in short. Like, imagine you are a girl and you have friends and you are very, very single. But then you find a man and he is too perfect, too good to be true. So you have your doubts, but obviously he's your boyfriend, so you have to trust him. But then your best friend is murdered, and at some point of time, you think that maybe your boyfriend, your very much perfect boyfriend, will work. So what are you going to do? That is the story. And this book is like creepy. It's really, really creepy. The story is very creepy, and it will make you think a lot of things like, can you trust the person sitting beside you? Is the person whom you know really, trustworthy or no? This book is that. And obviously, I love reading it. The ending was okay, but yeah, the ending could have been better, but it was not bad. At least not bad to the level of The Housemaid is Watching. But yeah, I gave this book like 3.5 stars because it was okay. So it was not a bad book. The plot was good, the storyline was good, everything was good. Only the ending would have been much better. But yeah, the next book that I read was Never Land. And obviously, this is a book talk famous book, like so famous that I was like, इतना famous है, so you never know that, if a book is so famous, will it be good, will it be bad? Is it like overhyped, or is it worth reading such a book? What did I read? And I loved it. I loved it so much. Like the plot twist, you would never guess. You could never guess what is happening. And this book makes you believe that, okay, you have figured it out. You know what is going to happen. You know what who the person is and everything. But then the author throws a curveball, and we are like, this is not what's supposed to happen, but it did happen. That is what happened. And you couldn't figure it out. You are a stupid idiot person. That is what Frida McFadden makes you feel. Like you were so stupid you couldn't even figure it out. This book was that, and it was like till the last page, you could not think what will happen, and till the last page, you will think, like, what did I just read? What did just happen? This book is that. It is a story of like two newlyweds who are house hunting, and they went to a open house kind of sort of thing, and the house is creepy. It belonged to a psychiatrist, I think. I don't remember, but yeah, it belonged to a renowned psychiatrist. And so obviously the house is very famous, and your wife is too excited, like, but she's kind of creeped out because it is the house is very old, and like, no one is there. It's snowing. You're stuck over there. So what are you going to do? So just stay over there. But yeah, this book is phenomenal. Like this, the storyline was so damn great. Like, how could even someone think that this could happen? It was good. So please read Never Lie. If there are a few things that I could like, tell you to read, it is obviously the housemaid secret, wrong time, wrong place, and Never Lie. These three books. Read it, guys. Only three books. So please read it. And I think, yeah, these are the only books. I have read more books, more researchers, but these are the books worth talking about. I feel so. I will make a part two of this video. So if you want a part two, you know what you're supposed to do. Comment below. And if you don't like anything of this video, please keep it to yourself. Don't tell me. I'm a very sensitive person. I will definitely cry about it. So if you don't like anything, don't watch it. Or maybe watch it, but don't tell me. And if you have any suggestions, you can obviously give it to me. But don't be mean about it. Okay, so that's it for today's video. And if you have, obviously, I'm going to do a part two in which I'm going to talk about books only because that is what I do. So, thank you for watching.